Folks, the Murray Cod is an Australian icon of our piscatorial species. Everyone thinks it's only in the Murray, but it's elsewhere, particularly at a place called Bridgewater on Loddon. And Adam Royter, who was going to take over my show, joined me in search of one of these monsters. And Adam, what went wrong?
G'day folks, I'm Rex Hunt and thanks for joining us. Sit back and relax. Let's do some fishing together. Oh, thank you, Mother, for the rabbit. Oh, unbelievable, folks. Rexy boy has done it again. In all my years of fishing, folks, it never ceases to amaze me what our waterways can provide for recreational anglers. And Central Victoria turns it on big time. And Steve Starling enjoys a tailor feeding frenzy on Sydney Harbour. Welcome to Bridgewater on Loddon. A one-horse town maybe, but the folks of this country hamlet are enjoying a veritable angling feast. With the alarm clock still ringing in my ears, let's explore the Loddon River together. Well, folks, I tell you what, one of the great advantages of this job of mine in Australia and in fact right around the globe is my office. And I tell you what, there's nothing better than Australia just after the sun comes up, the galahs, the sheep, the smell of the bush. I'm talking about galahs, I got one with me today, folks. Adam Royter, say good day to the folks.
Howdy. Love you too, Rex.
He is a nightmare, this bloke. You reckon I'm a tadpole short of a swamp, folks? He's an antenna short of a cockroach, I can tell you now. He's from the Complete Angler range of stores that Jimmy Allen runs here in Australia. But the bottom line is, kid, you love fishing.
That's the idea.
Now, can you convey down that lens what you said to me on the way up here, what you'd like to do by the time you're 35?
By the time I'm 35, I'm going to be standing in that bloke's shoes.
I tell you what, I hope they're not cement, folks. If that ain't confidence, I'm not bald. Adam Royter and Rex Hunt. This show, folks, will be interesting. Stick around. You know, folks, using the state-of-the-art fishing gear is what the enjoyment of the complete experience of angling is all about. These snags are the home of yellow belly, Murray Cod and redfin. Now, if I was to just cast out there normally like I would for trout and just sort of wind in like that, I'm not in the strike zone long enough, particularly in some discoloured water, for the fish to have a real good look at the lure.
Do you want a tip from a pro, old boy?
Yes, young man.
That's it. When you cast your lure out, just get it out there. Go about half a dozen turns to get it down to its swimming depth, and then stop. And then Jig, jig, the rod tip.
Jig, jig.
Jig, jig, yes. It's,
Jig.
Jig, jig.
I'll try it. No worries. Here we go.
So, it's New Zealand for jig, jig.
Here we go.
That's
Jig,
it.
jig. I got it. Jig, dig, 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 dig. Is that it?
You're getting the swing of it now, old boy.
You idiot. Look at the action.
Hey?
The action of it. Unreal, isn't it?
Oh, these lures are nuts.
Oh, I got whammed just right there,
Go
Adam.
on.
Right there. Oh, gee whiz. Now, he's taken me under a snag. I've got this little electric. It's nice and quiet. Now, fish has come out of the snag there now. I tell you what, he whammed that as if there was no tomorrow.
They give you a good thumping.
They do give you a good thumping.
No
I tell you
dramas.
what.
Here, look out.
Oh, wacko.
Action stations.
I tell you what.
Oh, God.
Adam, I'm a bit disappointed in you.
Why is that, mate?
Have you got a bigger net?
Well, I tried, but now it is.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's a
Look at this.
lovely big fish.
Oh, dear me.
Mate, bigger net.
I feel
you weren't
like-
wrong.
What an absolute beauty. I tell you what, now, he's just hooked at him,
Yeah,
and we're
he's
going to be
just-
very, very lucky to get him, I tell you now. But what a beautiful cod.
Just need to swing him over the top of the net.
Coming here now. Look at that, he's home.
Look at that.
Well, isn't that fantastic?
What a lovely big fish.
Beautiful big fish.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the Murray Cod of the Loddon River in central Victoria.
Well, he's a stocked beast, thankfully, for our Victorian fisheries.
Yeah.
There were already a population in here, of course, but
Yes.
just get rid of that hook out of there. But the fisheries have been kind enough to stock both your yellow belly and your cod in here, which
Yeah.
is good for us fish folk. But thankfully, this place doesn't see that much pressure, and I suppose that's why this bloke's as big as he is.
I've got
But this is probably one of the biggest cod I've seen.
Look at that. Johnny Ellis's stump jumper. I tell you what, for a Murray Cod lure, there's none better.
Look how
Adam,
big he is.
that is a serious fish, isn't
Mate,
it?
that is a dead set serious fish. I don't know how much he'll weigh. He's a monster, though.
Well, I just happen to have a lie detector here, mate. So if I can get him by the jaw,
Yeah.
I tell you what, the teeth
Yeah,
are
you wanna watch
serious
those?
teeth.
They are nasty
Aren't they?
pieces of work.
He is a serious fish. Now, open up your mouth, mate. I bet you it was a big bardy grub or something,
Oh, he'd have a few good
He'd,
carp in his guts, I reckon.
for sure.
Yeah. 7.7 kilos.
7.7 kilos
about-
is about 17 pounds.
Yeah, in the old scale. That's good.
Well, I tell you what, folks, this is a... We'll be right, folks. These are very hardy fish, aren't they?
They are,
Let's
yeah.
explain. A lot of folks sort of worry about whether these fish live, you know, when you release them. But these are hardy fish. These are Australian fish. And what we've done, we've nearly wiped them out. The introduction of European carp, man's constant need to improvise and to extend his horizons have taken some of the true habitat out of these magnificent areas. Now, what we're going to do is release him.
Alrighty.
But this is a great win for the Victorian fisheries, I tell you what.
Huge win for him. Look at
Now
that.
look at the roof over the tool shed there, mate. I tell you what, a beautiful Murray Cod from the Loddon River here in central Victoria. Come on, mate, I'll give you a bit of a tickle on the tummy. And look at that.
There he is, he's out of it.
And those people watching right around the globe. The Murray Cod is a symbol of Australia, what we believe is a very special country. Why don't you come and see for yourself?